Alright, welcome back. Before you join the June 12th protest, hear what the Nigerian army is planning to do on that day. Alright, the news in details. The Nigerian army has directed officers to be on high alert ahead of the June 12, 2021 nationwide protest tagged Buhari Must Go. Alright, according to a memo cited by Sahara reporters, the army has sent soldiers to major cities across the country to prevent civil unrest on June 12. The memo also directed brigades, divisions, and then other units of the army to forestall the protest. Soldiers have been given orders to enforce red roadblocks and then stop and then search operations in major cities across the country in order to prevent mass movement and then gatherings. Alright, and then as it is, the military urged officers to ensure that the civil unrest that happened during the NSAS protest last year didn't repeat itself. Alright, and then as it is, Sarah reporters also gathered that the office of the National Security Advisor is in talks with telecommunication companies to slow down internet connections on June 12 to frustrate communications. Alright, and then as it is, the planned June 12 protest is gathering momentum across the country. The organizer of the protest, Omoyele Sowore, claimed that the demonstration would be held in 30 cities across the world. Alright, and then rising insecurity, the economic recession, unemployment, hunger, the Twitter suspension, and then other issues are motivators for the protest. Alright, and then as it is, according to Sahara reporters, as Sahara reporters exposed at HQ, Nigerian army puts soldiers nationwide on high alert to clamp down on hashtag June 12 protesters. Alright, and then this had been then the word of the day. Well, the majority of people who have said that, well, the so-called protest is going to be a peaceful one. Then the federal government does not have the right to stop peaceful protesters. Well, and then that has been said so far. Well, but onto what has been gathered, it has been said that the Nigerian army has directed officers to be on high alert ahead of the June 12, 2021 nationwide protest tagged Buhari Must Go. Well, and one thing I quite understand is that in this country is that most of all these people, they are not ready to relent on their effort, and it's so serious that major Nigerians have made up their minds that either the federal government likes it or not, they have to speak up. Well, majority of people have actually suffered, and then apart from the suffering, majority of people onto this are dying on a daily basis. Well, and if the people have made up their mind that we can't continue like this. Yes, it is no. Well, if it is to die, let us die. But the thing is that we have to tell the truth. This is so serious. And then as it is, many people have actually reacted onto this one. And then according to what has been gathered, a lot of things had actually been said, no doubt. Well, according to Don Show onto this one, he said attack and then counter attack in my country, Nigeria. That was what he just said. He said attack and counter-attack. That is to tell you that attack on the daily basis, as one attack is going, another one is coming in. That is serious. Well, is that a threat? No amount of intimidation will stop Yoruba nation. This one is coming from James Adeola. He said this is not a threat. If it is a threat, you people should stop it. That this agitation will continue, and that is another thing we are talking about. Some people have actually made up their minds that nothing is going to stop them to continue this. This is another great one. Well, soldiers make I guess sense. So this one is coming from Big Sammy Michael. All right. This is bullshit. Why using soldiers on issues that got to do with internal security? What's the job of the police and then civil defense? Clueless leaders. Well, he be like say soldiers one begin collect bullets like police they collect. So alright, this one has been said by Martins Smith _01. My brother, my sister. Well, I think majority of people in this aspect right now. Well, I think my advice is that tomorrow, June 12th, definitely majority of people have made up their minds that they are coming out to protest peacefully. Well, if it's going to be a peaceful protest, at least let everybody be calm in doing this. And then I think there is nothing that is bad in a peaceful protest. But the problem now is that the so-called soldiers, they have made up their minds to cause more trouble because they have seen that these people definitely will not relent, and then I see no reason why Nigerian soldiers will come out. Because since this set of people are doing their peaceful protest, I think this protest should be allowed to move on. That is what I have seen so far. But meanwhile, I think my advice for people that will be coming out is that they have to be very vigilant, because right now we definitely know that people, no matter what, people will come out for this protest. It is certain some group of people have even registered that nothing is going to stop them on that day. But my advice is that you people should be vigilant, be watchful, and make sure your cameras are everywhere in case of necessity. Wow, that's another great one. This is another strong one. But a lot of people have been like, nothing is going to stop the movement. Well, the Nigerian soldiers on their own aspect, they have made up their minds to go according to what is been the order that is being given to them. So this is to tell you that everyone out there should be vigilant. I have said that times with that number right now. All right, and then as it is, according to what has been gathered by Ayeni Fomelayo, I said that way Showore again, it was part of his bail condition not to be seen in a gathering up to 50 people, not to talk of leading any protest. What is really wrong with him? Must you always look for trouble? Haba. Alright, this has been said by Ayeni Fomelayo. Alright, according to Guest I said that, well, this man, if you can be at the front, I will follow you, useless man. Alright, that has been said. Well, army and police show their power over innocent civilians. So for me, expect bloody show. That's another serious one. All right, and they also said that youth can be very dangerous. Well, some set of people have made up their minds that nothing is going to stop this agitation because we cannot continue like this. Okay, well, that has been said, my brother. What more can we say? Meanwhile, let me have your take on this one, and remember to subscribe for more updates. Thanks and God bless.